up in this bag, trying to make life better. Yeah, yeah. Day to day, we in by day, in up in this boat, trying to make life better. Yeah. If it ain't making no money, we don't know about it. If you ain't changing the game, you just slow about it. Ice bipolar, grip, payola, we can make a show about it. Cause it's a want to paper potty, come no mobile about it. Yeah, off bed, we're back TV, might be short about it. It's day to day, day by day. We up in this bag, trying to make life better. Yeah, day to day, day by day. We up in this bag, trying to make life better. Bills paid for, house paid for, no car notes, go play ho. Yeah. It's day to day by day. We up in the school trying to make life better. It's day to day, day by day. We up in this bag trying to make life better. Yeah. Day to day, we in by day, in up in this boat trying to make life better. Yeah. If it ain't making no money, we don't know about it. If you ain't changing the game, you just slow about it. Ice bipolar, grip, payola, we can make a show about it. Cause it's a want to paper potty, come no mobile about it. Yeah, off bed, we're back TV, might be short about it. It's day to day, day by day. We up in this bag, trying to make life better. Yeah, day to day, day by day. We up in this bag, trying to make life better. Bills paid for, house paid for, no car notes, go play ho. Yeah. It's day to day by day. We up in the school trying to make life better. It's day to day, day by day. We up in this bag trying to make life better. Yeah. Day to day, we in by day, in up in this boat trying to make life better. Yeah. If it ain't making no money, we don't know about it. If you ain't changing the game, you just slow about it. Ice bipolar, grip, payola, we can make a show about it. Cause it's a want to paper potty, come no mobile.
Yeah. Real List TV and partnered up with Day-to-Day Podcast, where we do this on the day-to-day. Let's get to it with that realness.
Let's get to it.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
Squad, what's poppin'? We are back. It is your boy, Blaze Hunter, Ninth Wonder. I'm live. It's 2026, and y'all know what this is. This is Real List TV. Guess what? They done made your boy the permanent host. Let's go, baby.
Real List TV. Real List TV. This is Real List TV. Glad you turned it on. The only channel that can give you the facts I was going down. This is Real List TV. Glad you turned it on. And you best not change that dial, cause if you do, then it's on. This is Real List TV. Glad you turned it on. The only channel that can give you the facts I was going down. This is Real List TV. Glad you turned it on. And you best not change that dial, cause if you do, then it's on.
It feels so good to be back. Yes. Now, y'all know when Blaze It Up Radio teams up with Real List TV, you know we bringing y'all nothing but heat. And we got a whole lineup of nothing but heat. And I can't wait for y'all to hear it. So since you all are tuned in on the most prestigious network in the land, which is the Signature Series Network, turn your radios up, turn your phones up, turn your computers up, whatever device you're listening on, turn it up, sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the vibes, baby. Coming up number 1. It's the House Call Remix. It's by the homie Culture Shock, featuring the legend, Redman, Beretta 9 for Kill Army. It's going down. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let go.
Hey, Redman is in the building, of course. You know Culture Shock. Yes, and let's party. Let's get it. Hey, fasten your seatbelt, light your butts, grab on your girl tits, and let's party. Party. Let's party.
Velvet here, call shots Belvedere. Off on the top of the head like Elvis here. Yes. Hello, this goes like a melted hit. Hold up, loving it, clever, hot like an oven, shaking your butt and popping them up, and I watch how you drop it exotic the traffic. You're the topic, the number 1 stop pick. Michael Jackson / Punch speed like a boss. Everybody in the body, erotic and naughty. I'ma tell you up front like I just called Shotty. I'm checking you out like the front of a lobby. Out in this world like the earth is in my rear view. I'm looking at you, girl, in reverse. That's a rear view. Picture me and you on a clear view. Hold my eyes around about a clear view.
Culture Shock. Redman is in the building. Let's get it. Hey, fasten your seatbelt, light your butts, grab on your girl tits, and let's party.
Party me, my finger, cause you pull me super cardigan. Blimey, I'ma take my time in. I'm feeling good today because I done have my vitamins. Now it's bone, still tone, push up on this red bone. Would you like to go home with me? BERETTANINE. And when I'm on the microphone, you ain't no part to me. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Lame on the guest list, and the bouncer know me. Bartenders know me, P9 Fidelica. Bring me no ice, but chill when I stupid. Down the hats, the up with the facts while I max most. Don't got around, yo, it's a toast. For racks and riches, funky backers bitches. All of my talk like swallow with nutrition.
And let's party. Let's get it. Fasten your seatbelt, light your butts, grab on your girl tits, and let's party. Party. Let's party. Let's party. Redman is in the building, of course. Jersey's finest, marijuana smoker. Tickle your girl feet when you ain't looking, nigga. I got a PSA announcement. You know Culture Shock. Yeah, Culture Shock. On fire. Steubenville, Ohio, and Hawaii. Stand the fuck up. Fasten your seatbelt, light your blunts, grab on your girl titties, and let's party.
Yes, that was House Call Remix by the homie Culture Shock, featuring the legend Redman and Beretta 9 from Kill Army. Come on, man. Y'all know that was straight heat. And y'all make sure y'all follow the homie Culture Shock at Culture Shock on IG. You feel me? We're going to keep this thing moving. Because coming up next, we got ourselves another banger. I told you it's going to be nothing but heat. So check me out. Now, before we get into this, you know, y'all know the homie Solomon Childs. Y'all already know what comes with the name Solomon Childs, so I can't be up here with the Clark Kent song, you feel me? So let me hold up. Yeah, put you away. Yeah, because what he got getting ready to come up next, it ain't just Solomon Childs. It's Homie Remedy. We got Method Man. We got Ghostface Killer. We got Inspector Deck. We got Capadonna. We got Master Killer. We got Street Life. This Crazy Eights. This is off of that project, Remedy Meets Wu-Tang. So y'all know what time it is. Let's go.
The Shaolin Fist requires great speed. It attacks your enemy at all his vital points. You are ready to fight.
Hey, yo, I dropped out of school when I was 2 years old. Changed my own diaper, went on the road.
every night in the playpen. Put a bitch in there with me, nigga, I'm scraping. Now I'm a grown man, run around like Usain Bolt. Rambo knife in the booth when I lay my votes. Can't front, yo, I did a few lines of coke. Then I slammed Jenna Jameson, lit up a smoke.
Yeah, you never know a better flower. It's a daily show like Trevor Noah. The money used to talk, now it scream at me. Paper bags make them all wanna squeeze at me. Colder than the Iceman Bobby Drake. Cause showing niggas love only got me hate. I'm straight out of Park Hill, really the squad's ill. We showing more hands than car deals.
Intense like the poison of a cobra. You hear the fat lady singing in the sofa. Domination, David and Goliath. You can't see the truth when you bias. Intense like the venom of a spider. You ain't in my circle, you were outside. Excalibur, live in the fire. You can't see the truth when you bias.
Don't hold anything back. Use all your strength.
Yo, it'll cost more to bury you than what you're worth. Toss shovels full of dirt and put you under the earth. 8 times 8, 64 bars of perfection. Align like the stars in the heavens. They search for the remedy. Behold, it's the truth untold. Etched in a solid gold, 2-ton stone. My fortune, based on brains and extortion. Fuck the world, I'm blowing out of proportion.
Gorilla than the planet of the apes. I write a punchline and plant it on your face. Eat a punch that you ain't even got a taste. Here's a shot that you ain't even got to chase. You late and you ain't even got a case. Get your karma with your cake. Not a killer, you ain't even got the tape. This an Air Force One, not a bait. If I hold a lot of weight in the game, you ain't even gotta wait. Wu-Tang.
Yo, I'm a suspect, person of interest. FBI still can't figure out how I killed it. Forensic couldn't explain my horrendous methods that I use to display my vengeance. Brain scan, 3D diaphragm, can't dissect to understand the mental thoughts of a madman. The evidence left clueless. Sonar radar can't track to catch my movements.
Keep going.
Yo,
It won't tell you
I'm a bad motherfucker Medina warrior. With the black bandana, the panther, I'm the answer. My work ain't for hire. I'm a lion on a cancer stick, but I'm fire. Dressed in my justified, I'm not a tire. I kill so masterfully for your desire. I do this shit with ease. The chief I reap got the mic under siege. MCs freeze or get buckled at the knees.
The death rate rise when you enter my zone. I kill them all. One of my bars split 8 domes. They running from dawn, shitting on they self, waiting for bars that'll lift their feet, smack their face in 36 Shaolin twists. All hate shit, rubber brick, 45 caliber spit. You get your face changed, son. Fuck them all. W's everywhere when you hear the call.
From tomorrow, you have to start teaching all the Wu-Tang secrets. Give him a firm foundation, and I believe he won't let us down. We all agree.
Yeah, man. Come on. Nothing but freaking heat. Shout out to the homie Solomon Childs, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow him at S_Childs on IG. You feel me? Yo, it's pure bangers, baby. It's pure bangers. This Real List TV. Y'all know we got to pay these bills. So we'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. We all the underground, baby. It's your boy Blaze Hunter, Ninth Wonder. Let go.
Forecast.TV has 5,000 opportunities internationally for dealers to make recurring revenue and build with all of our sources of cash revenue models. They own their own business and buy a franchise for peanuts and financed by people we connect them with. Looking for videographers, photographers, salespeople, technical people, and they all can own their own business. Call 833-816-9594 for more details. Ask for GB to Clerk Extension 403. Work for yourself and have monthly revenue and take days off when you want to.
Welcome back to Real List TV. It's your boy Blaze Hunter, Ninth Wonder. Y'all know what time it is, baby. We've already heard a bunch of bangers, and we got more. But this time, I got a special treat. We got a special treat because coming up next is Contradiction. Now, if y'all don't know, Contradiction is the reason we have all of this. You feel me? Contradiction is the founder of Real List TV. You feel me? So y'all need to give it up right now because this is Contradiction's track. War Ready. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go. Ephesians 6:12 says we don't battle against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces in unseen realms. Listen up. Better stay war ready, young soldier. We in the end days, so lace up your boots and get ready for war. Let this be your anthem. It's a war out here, yeah. Fighting all these demons when they all come near. It's a war out here, yeah. So grab the Bible and just watch that evil disappear. It's a war out here, yeah. Fighting all the demons when they all come near. It's a war out here, yeah. So grab the Bible and just watch that evil disappear. I'm filled with holy fire to retire Satan and inspire a revival with the Bible hidden in my lyrics. I'm gonna make sure all of hell can hear it, so they just better feel it. When I spit all this talk, I'm just over it. David and Goliath, slaying inside of the pit. When I get up on the microphone, it's over and done with. I was empowered with this gift to shift a ballad to the music industry, rewriting a new history with Yahuwah crowned as the king. Better bend a knee, cause all prophecy is coming true. Heaven call, can you hear the ring? When he tries to talk to you through the speakers, put down the bottles and the needles. You were not born to be a tweaker. You're a heat seeker, and I'm training you to take out the targets behind the scenes that fill this world with so much misery. I'm calling out Baal, Buddha, and any other god that isn't the one who gained the victory for humanity. I'm done with all the vanity and eye candy, women undressing just to be treated like a celebrity. Where is modesty? It should be the best policy. Light flooded through the airwaves as heaven's weaponry to tear down the strongholds like telepathy. I'm not an artist, I'm an angelic soldier. Step into the devil's army, and no weapon formed against me will prosper. Now it's time to hit this chorus even harder, even harder. It's a war out here, yeah. Fighting all these demons when they all come near. It's a war out here, yeah. So grab the Bible and just watch that evil disappear. It's a war out here, yeah. Fighting all the demons when they all come near. It's a war out here, yeah. So grab the Bible and just watch that evil disappear. Yeah, I'm here to slaughter all the lies I really despise. See the fire in my eyes, I'm ready to die. For my faith and testimony, the devil owes me alimony from all the years of suffering he brought upon me. The divorce, the prison term, the memories I can't burn, and the multiple women he sent to try to rip out my destiny with all of them empty words. So now I'm flipping the bird, writing the scars in a verse. I will be real until I'm dead inside of a hearse. I don't need what the world offers and tries to disperse. I'll ride for the ones who were oppressed at every turn. When will we learn that we can't live this life without the wisdom found in the word, and have the blessings bestowed upon us on our terms, and destruction follows behind when we take a misstep. This song is all for the broken ones and outcasts and the rejects. I killed these bars, so show me some respect.
Yo, that was War Ready by Contradiction. Yo, it is crazy. Y'all need to make sure that y'all tap in with Contradiction, man. Y'all make sure y'all go to Visionary Productions 777 on Instagram. Check them out. And then, of course, check out all the episodes of Real List TV. You feel me? We got Ninja Hit Magazine. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of fire. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all check about your Contradiction. I want to say I appreciate you. Appreciate you for getting your boy, another hosting gig. You know what I'm saying? Bringing that fire to the people. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. We're going to keep this thing moving. Because coming up next, we got the homie Ninja, a.k.a. Hangnails. And he brought back the homie Solomon Childs. So you know it's about to be a baby. This is Problems. Let's go.
I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. There'll be problems, but it's cool. Anytime they wanna come at me, I'll take them back to school. Anytime they wanna run at me, a ninja ain't no tool. Anyone that has a problem can go back and get a clue. Anyone that has a target on their face before I'm through. An assassin on the mic and then I never miss my cue. Straight up ninja, it's a battle when I really see the view. Keep it on the grind and we're doing something new. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool.
Power moves, make boss moves. Heavy hustle got a rhythm, smelling like the fresh money out the vault. Solomon Child's the ninja, paint the hood with the mask off. I'm talking Excalibur aura, billionaire aura. Marble floors, cold as revenge in the corridors. Mafioso grammar, it's still project bricks. You still know the code, never fold and never talk to the pigs. Big stepper, executive, street like testimony, but I rap like the president. Boss talk, you can hear it in the syllables. Money so spiritual, moving with them get money criminals.
I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool.
Yo, come on, man. It's been nothing but freaking heat. That was the homie Ninja, aka Hangnails, man, with the homie Solomon Childs with problems. Yo, it's nothing but fire. Keep telling y'all, nothing but fire. We gonna keep this thing moving, man. We gotta pay some more bills. So we gonna handle that. We'll be right back. We out on Underground, baby. Realist TV. Let go.
Hey yo, what's up? It's MC AMC Records, AMC Media Forecast TV. Tune in to our podcast and TV shows called Murder Rap Podcast and What's Slapping TV Show. To tap in on what's going on in your city, the rap world, on Forecast TV, Roku, and YouTube. Alice at CEO, co-hosted with Rob Will on Murder Rap Podcast. You already know, AMC Records. Check us
out. Yo. It's about to get grown and sexy up in here. You feel me? Yo. Y'all, we heard a whole lot of hip hop. You feel me? We heard a whole lot of hip hop. It's time to slow the mood down. So, yo, if you watching, fellas, if your lady's there, go ahead and get her to cover up real quick. Because it's about to go down. This the homie, T510. This is forever. Let's go.
You always know what to say. You bright my day. Girl, you love me in a special way. Where did you come from? I'm so blessed. And girl, whenever I need you, you always come through. I remember when we first met. Girl, I remember the time. I remember like yesterday, but it seems so far away. So many memories between us two. I wanna be with you forever, forever, and never, never say never. I'll be right here forever, forever, and never. Who knew we would be together this long? Who knew? Been through it all, still moving on. Good times, the bad. Happy, the sad. There's nothing about you. And when you need a shoulder to cry on, be by your side. I'll be right there, you can rely on me. I got your back, you got mine. Need you in my life forever, forever, girl, and never, never say never. Holding right here forever, you better know it, girl. Forever and never. Forever, forever, and never, never say never. Holding right here forever, forever, and ever, and ever. Forever, forever, and ever. Right here.
That's heat right there. You hear me? Real List TV.
Come on, man. The vibes. That was Forever by the homie T510. Yo.
Yeah,
What a
right there.
got the best R&B. Yo, man, y'all make sure y'all go follow T510 on IG at T510. Check them out, man. Yo, it's nothing but bangers, baby. We gonna keep this thing moving. Because coming up next, we're taking this thing to the West Coast, baby. This the homie, Nehru, featuring J. Paul Reed. This is LA. Let's go.
You feel that?
If you from the West Coast, niggas don't play no games.
No, sir.
In LA, California. In LA, California. Nigga, tell me what set you claim. Tell me what set you claim. If you from LA, California. West side.
All the niggas from the
East side. If you
reppin' that,
all my niggas from the north side.
I'm in the cut, in the city where we live it up. The Cali sun make a nigga wanna give it up. Pull out the rider, wash her off, and we hit the shaw. The homies clowning, thumping that above the law. Take over traffic, buzz smoke a gang of ratchets. Cali freak Nick on Sunday, it's a classic. No crash out, everybody on chill. It's in the air, homie, you can feel like Collins. Every day about the dollars, gang. Swear to God that's on my mama. Rep the city, rep the coast on these 100 spokes. The homies say church, all my niggas sinners low. Bankroll addicts, stackers, risk takers, risk breakers, shooters, playmakers. We in the streets showing love and camaraderie. Throw up your dubs, everybody follow me.
West Coast niggas don't play no games. In LA, California. Nigga, tell me what set you claim. Tell me what set you claim. If you from LA, California. All my niggas from the west side. All my niggas from the east side.
niggas from the north side, north side, north side, north side, north side. It's the land of the shakedown. Break yourself or get laid down. I know we got a bad rap. Everybody ain't on that. Black and brown in the mix, and we roll thick. Nothing but love when we hanging out on the strip. Taking flicks, hopping whips, blacking chicks, blessing crips, and 12 watching all of this. Being lit all day, no work, all play. When the sun go down, ladies come my way. Lighting in the street still, smoking that Kill Bill, looking for a cheap thrill. Keep your head on the swivel, people test a little. Find your lane, do your thing, we'll meet in the middle. OGs and YN, bad bitches chime in. If you from the West Coast, niggas don't play no games. From in LA, California, in LA, California. Nigga, tell me what set you play. Tell me what set you play.
Big Heat too.
Yo, that was the homie Nehru featuring the homie J.R. Reed with LA, the West Coast vibes on a whole nother level. I told y'all we was going to be bringing nothing but bangers. You feel me? I told y'all. Everybody in the lineup did their thing. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all check out Nehru, man. Y'all go check out that music video, LA. It is too dope. You feel me? It's too dope. And yo, I hate to say it, but we have come to the end. We've come to the end of our journey, man, and I know y'all had a good time. Yo, thank me later for that forever joint. You feel me? Fellas, I got you. Ladies, you feeling good? I got you. You feel me? I appreciate it. But y'all know what time it is, man. All good things must come to an end. Until next time, this is Realist TV. We are the underground, baby. I'm your host, Blaze Hunter, Night Wonder. Y'all make sure y'all follow me everywhere. Just Google Blaze Hunter. IG BH91. Just follow your boy. Blaze It Up Radio, we in the building. You guys are watching the most prestigious network in the land, which is the Signature Series Network. This is Realist TV. I'm your host, Blaze Hunter Mike. I said that already. It's been a while. Y'all know it's been a while, but I'm out. We gone.
Yeah, that was a dope episode, huh?
Yeah, that was extra dope.
That LA, California joint, man, that's got some old school vibes to it.
Sure, man. Opportunity.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on here.
Yeah, and I got music for you. I got some videos too. I want to beat on my chest.
Yeah, there you go, man. Get you in the next episode.
I heard you. I big heard you.
Yeah, we want people to get into the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So yeah, with that being said, let us know. Send us the next episode, and we most definitely will present it and air it on here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely. All you got to do is email me a MP4 of the music video you want to submit, and I'll get you guys in there. The next episode's going to be nothing but Wu-Tang. Like most of them is going to be Wu-Tang on the next episode. So you'll be in the lineup with some more Wu-Tang members.
Okay.
Let's go. So we'll
I look forward to the opportunity.
We'll most definitely send that out for sure, because that's going to be nice. And like I said, we most definitely got some music as well. And with that being said, it's Me and Motivational.
Me and Motivational Monday. We want y'all to tune in. This day-to-day podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's spin some of our music right fast so they can.
All right, let's do it.
Big man.
Got a big man, a chest off. Swore I see a big man with that fake mean mug. I got a big man, smash. Still up on the block, getting more cheddar cheese, getting more money than that, load the rest of these. Yeah. True accolades and academics. Rough, rugged, wild boy from start to finish. Stand. Don't finish with all my 10 toes. Put my heel down, cap muscle slow, taking over the industry and never industry. Rearranging the game, how I ride with the freedom of speech. I got a right hand, it's daily, but they left in a big man. Cause I'm counting money, fools got me standing.
the fumes, going straight to my nose. See what to do, they made a bigger problem industries. I let them know that I'm right now with the speech. Everybody got a hand out on Turkey Day, but I'm truly thankful. I'm getting bags in a major way. I get honey after honey, the big face, big money, the big race, the lost in the sauce misplaced. The guys still don't know how to get it. A grand rate through the tri-state. My area is better than the veterans with the medicine. They talking like who can do it better than him. I'm on the block getting big cash, serving dog food, heroin money, grown trees, cause I'm on the block still selling mass weed. It's King David in the building, let her know my name. I get big chips on the block where you hang.
Very good, guys. I like that.
Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind.
Yeah, she one of a kind. Yeah, she's fine. 2 times time. Yeah, she down. Getting this money, she stay in line. Yeah, she gon' grind all the time. Okay, get this money. Okay. Ain't no play, gon' play with my bae. She just wanna go hard for that K. So she gon' hit and go make a way. Go ahead, get the money. Go ahead, get the money. Go ahead, treat yourself to something. Go ahead, treat yourself to something. Girl, you fine like a ticket or something. Girl, they quiet like crickets or something. They ain't posted, they mentions for nothing. They hard for something. Your beauty is something. Waist don't slam me, your ass on drunken. I hate it gon' hate, but they ain't getting nothing. 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. You gon' get that money and gon' get it jumping. You know you on track the way that you run it. Credit score over 800. And when you out, you get 100 comments. That's something they gotta acknowledge.
Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind. Five brown eyes, long hair, thick thighs, dressed like Mary J. Blige. Beautiful on the inside and outside. Pretty when she wake up. She don't need no makeup. Princess cut diamonds on her neck. You can tell, baby, caked up. Plus she got a couple businesses, right her own pay stub. She ain't gotta chase nobody. Everybody chase her. And her beauty so bold. When God made her, he done broke the mold. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind.
Fireball lips, fireball hips, fireball thick. Let your hair down and twerk a little bit, sip a little bit, smoke a little bit. Haters gon' hate, baddest in the click. One who get the chips, one who got the drip. Sideline, you prime time. Double nickel, you dime. Big S with the double line. Wake it up, that's the dollar sign. Bitches, you slow, that mean her name is on new dotted line. Shopping sprees, copping free, Birkin bag. Poppin' tags, dropping swag. Shorty, you pay the call.
Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. This is hard to find. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She like my lights. I like her eyes. Goddamn, she fine. Goddamn, she fine. She one of a kind. Can't get her off of my mind.
We got hits though, but what?
Yeah, that was dope, bro. I like them.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I wrote the first one, and the second one we performed it.
That's awesome.
to worldwide collaborations.
Chris.
Shout out to Busy One Radio. Shout out to Day every Friday. Shout out to Men's Motivational Mondays.
Okay.
Shout out to the Wildin' Out Women on Wednesdays.
They be wildin'.
Shout out to Storm. Yeah. And shout out to my people who's over there. I say very busy one.
Yeah, shout out.
Okay. Well, you got me, King David O.D. in the building.
You got your boy Dre Holland coming. What's good? That's gigging tonight.
You got the one. Yo, action, the man himself. Big Kev, aka Kevin Brown Jr., the comic, the funny man, the fat king, one they all love. You know what I'm
talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Shout out to our partnership with Real List TV, man. He's in the building. Yeah. We got two Chris's in the building. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Warm it up, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, Chris is the one that's coming out with our website here soon for Ninja Hits Magazine, and he's also a partner of ours too, as well.
Hey, big shout out to Ninja, man. I see you out here, man. You doing things. Yeah. But man, so what went on this week that y'all want to talk about? Because I got a list of stuff I could talk about, but I think we should just get right into the topic.
Let's get right into the topic.
What's
that topic?
What's on your chest, Kev, besides hairs?
What's that topic tonight?
Uh-oh.
So let me just say this.
We need our disclaimer up.
They being a little messy today, but not too messy because what they're talking about. But it's not going to be about.
We ain't bashing nobody. Yeah. If you take offense to it, it's because you probably just feeling like them shoes fit you. But we're not directing this to no individual out here. So get that straight. Matter of fact,
let me
play the disclaimer.
Disclaimer for Day-to-Day Podcast. The opinions, submissions, and topics discussed on the Day-to-Day Podcast are solely those of the individuals expressing them. They do not reflect the brand integrity of Day-to-Day, and the brand does not persuade or influence anyone's perspective. This podcast is intended for a mature audience only. Please be advised that participation in any topic discussed on the podcast may lead to your perspective being respectfully challenged. However, it will never be addressed personally. We do not tolerate any disrespect or personal attacks during discussions. Furthermore, we reserve our rights without prejudice or recourse. Parental advisory is encouraged for all listeners. Thank you for watching.
And with that being said, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Uh-huh. Can we get that scroll across the bottom of it?
Hold on, let me tell you something real quick. So let me find it real quick. All right, so I just want to say what we're going to be talking about is not going to be woman bashing or anything like that, but I think sometimes it's just need to be talked about. I don't know if he got kids' mothers or who got kids' mothers, but
and before we even get into that, Mike Epps was here in the city, man. And DC Young Fly and all them folks with the We the Ones tour. We went there, we hollered, and we had a good time. The local artist from the city who was supposed to get up there and do his thing. You didn't get booed off stage, my brother. But it was a bunch of crickets.
Nobody laughed?
No. They probably said the he, ha, ha. But that's all. But Mike Epps, man, he made his little set that he supposed to do. Like, everybody stayed on longer than he did. And, you know, if he's the headliner, give me a show, because you're the headliner, right? Right. Well,
was he the last one?
He was the very last guy to come on stage.
He got a
so
he should have been the first one if he's the headliner.
Exactly. He was the last one.
They always do the headliners last here.
Yeah. And people, if you know anything about my city, that when it's time to go, you don't want to be stuck in all that traffic. And a lot of people, a lot of entertainers come here and they get discouraged because they see people getting up, walking out on their set. Don't take it personal out there in superstar land. It's just how we do in the city. We don't want to be stuck in all that traffic. We're going to be in there for hours while you somewhere kicking it. We talking, you know what I mean? So don't give us no half show like you did, Mike. You know what I mean? Like you gave us about 15 minutes and got up through.
I heard a lot of mixed comments.
You told 3 jokes and a half.
I saw people that didn't like it. I saw people say they rock with it.
Yeah, because they seen what he did on Netflix, so they had some sympathy for him. You 3 jokes and a half, bro, and then got him through. Like, where I'm backstage talking to you about it, man. You give us 3 jokes, Mike. You know what I mean? But look on my page, man. You see, we got pictures with him, man. But why you give us 3 jokes, Mike? He sat there with his glasses on, like living my best life. I'm just saying, it's cool though, but just don't get discouraged when you come here to the city, man. That go for any and everybody. If you go on last, just know they're gonna walk off on your ass.
And because they've been there since 8 or 7.
Yeah.
So usually the last person, if they're the headliner, is unfortunate for them because everybody been there from 7 to 11 or 12 and people ready to go. And they thinking about the parking and all the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So
they had a lot of comics on that, didn't they?
There was a lot of comics on there, and everybody went and did their thing. I mean, they was up there for at least 20, 25 minutes per set. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
like,
man. You only
and then he get up there and do 10, 12, 13 minutes. I ain't going, 15 minutes is too much. He did 13 minutes.
When you do a comedy show, you can't be there for no 4 hours. You got to be there for at least 2 hours because you ain't going to hold nobody's attention that long. I don't care how funny y'all is. People get tired of sitting down for so long.
That's why they...
And then you add it in the traffic and everything, boy. Sometimes it's just how many people you got. You got a lot of comics. You got to be ready to sit there for that time being. And if they ain't, they ain't. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the seating is miserable. They need to do something about the seating there.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like that's uncomfortable.
It's very
What city you guys out of?
We out of Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Okay, that's a big city.
Shit.
That's the biggest one out there, isn't it?
Nah. Columbus is the biggest. And then it's Cleveland, and then it's us. We're the 3rd biggest. And we at the bottom. They at the top. We right before you cross over into the south.
Okay. I'm out here in Montana, and we don't got traffic. We don't got to deal with no traffic, but we don't have a lot of rap out here either. So.
Montana.
Oh yeah. Oh, you out there in the wilderness, wild open plains type stuff, right?
Yeah, wild west, bro.
They winter's a whole different story, but that's that flat wind blowing across cold as shit.
Oh yeah. It freeze your nutsack off at below 20 degrees.
Got that mug?
Yeah, it's about to drop 6 inches of snow here and tonight. So yeah, it's gonna suck.
We just got done with all that. I'm so glad we over it. Well, we ain't over it yet. We ain't out the woods yet.
We got storms coming this week.
But we got the woods for that snow for the time being.
No,
there ain't no snow, it's thunderstorming. But yeah, man, it's
So
going
overall,
down with this topic. Let's get to it. Let's get to it right now.
So overall, how would y'all rate the show, y'all?
8. She about to go lower than me. I knew it. I give him an 8 because I got my laugh on when I wanted to, but you know.
It was about a 6.
Who did their best? Who did the best? I want to know. Cause there's some funny cats on there.
I liked Chico. I liked it. DC. I don't know. I wasn't paying no attention to some on either. So
yeah,
the music was good. I kept getting up dancing off the music. I couldn't sit my ass
the
down.
thing when you know when motherfuckers come in and they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that music. My baby was up. Said I'm
How did
cheeks out,
Mojo do?
cheeks was all in my face, like yeah.
Mojo was funny, wasn't he?
Mojo is always funny, man.
He is hilarious.
Yeah,
Hey, but that man is tearing up the scene, boy.
Mojo is always
he's funny though.
Mojo held it down. So I probably would give it to Mojo, but at the end of the day, all of them had me laughing. It just Mike Epps just gave me some show shit. You know what I mean? Pause. He gave, you know what I mean? But he gave his set was not the way it was supposed to go for me. Anyway, after seeing what I seen on Netflix and what you do everywhere else, like, man, give me some of that action. Like he's like I said, 3.5 jokes. All right, I'm out of here. Bye. And left. People started getting up, lights came on.
He saw that crowd.
Yeah. He should have kept going because it wasn't towards him.
It wasn't toward him at all. It just how Cincinnati do. They gonna leave.
Last time we went, they moved the shit out of
Comics that came down here and got booed. A lot of them.
Duval.
Nope, not Duval. The guy with the eyes.
Michael Blackston?
No.
Who?
You got the light skin, the dude with the eyes. What is his name? They booed the shit out of him.
Where, and we the ones?
Yeah, when he was the headliner. We was there.
I
forgot what his name
was. It last year?
I don't remember exactly.
I know they got on Duval.
Steve Harvey got booed down here. That's why he ain't never came back. But I'm Steve Harvey. He don't give a fuck. Get out.
So tonight, the conversation starters was, we was gonna talk about like your kids' mothers and having kids' mothers, and what can y'all do to actually create a better situation when it comes to kids' mothers and having kids' mothers. And then I had clips.
Okay, play me a clip first. Put me in the mood.
I gotta bring it up. Let me see.
Because all kids' mothers ain't the same, and you gotta look at how their personality is and how they treat the kid. Like some of them might still have grudges against you, so now that plays a factor into how you feel about her. Y'all might have broken up on bad terms to where you just can't publicly stand one another, and now it's a problem because you got to deal with this woman for them 18 years and knowing she got the advantage over you because she can whisper sweet nothings into your kid ear that build up a complex that had him looking at you.
That kind of stuff does happen too on a daily basis.
It happens. It's one of them things that happens that men never really get to talk about amongst one another because they so busy going through it and trying to navigate themselves through the fog. But
right.
Fog, like shit, I could see through limo tent. I see what you doing when you was trying to do it while you was doing it. You talking to
play this clip real quick.
I've seen grown men weep and cry. I'm talking about gangster bad niggas. But man, they just can't see because she got so much control over the baby. I watch niggas give up on life, homie. I watch niggas put their head down in shame and walk away from the baby because she got too much control. It breaks a man's spirit and soul. Your son or your daughter looking at you and mama got all to say and you supposed to be daddy, then you can't be the hero.
Right.
Then you can't be that kid's hero. Because mama played a villain and you can't come save your child from that villain. How you gonna be that hero? I kick this goddamn door in to get my baby.
Yeah.
So he ain't lying.
Nah, I didn't went through it before, so I know what he talking about was real.
I don't have kids, but I am with a woman who has a baby daddy that doesn't want to be in the kid's life. So my roles kind of switched. Like I'm like stepping into the father role where there's an absent role. So, but she tries to make him see the kids, but he just doesn't want to come around, which that's kind of like the story of my life too. Growing up, I had that same problem with my own parents, like, wanting to, play mom and dad 1 minute and then dip out the next and not actually like try to like make things work together so that I could have both my parents, which it actually caused a lot of emotional, mental damage to it as well.
It really does.
Do y'all think that men sometimes help create the bitterness that they complain about, though? Or
It depends. Yeah, I'm being honest. It depends on how the relationship ended. If you walk away both bitter and mad at each other, and one person decides to be the bigger person, it's still gonna somebody ain't ready to grow up yet. So it's gonna be some, you know what I mean?
That shit trickles down.
Yeah.
It always trickles down. And and the man before said the man they with now, yeah, he raised some hell, caused some issues. Not saying I don't know what she done either, but it messed her up to the point when somebody's treating her right, she don't know how to act.
Go ahead.
Sometimes they have a baby and think that's what's gonna keep somebody. They couldn't get it with the other. With this person, I'm about to have a baby, or I'm about to have her baby, and then that baby get caught. Yeah, they get caught. That baby get caught in the crossfire of y'all. Oh, now he don't want to be with me, so I'm gonna take away what's precious to him, or I'm gonna do this, so he ain't gonna get. That's the first thing a lady said. He ain't gonna see his kids. He ain't gonna see his kids.
No, that's the first thing she say. But what's the first thing that she does when you know what I mean? There you go. Say it one more time.
Goes to court, runs to court, and gets tries to be the first to file and make it to where it's a legal battle to where you can't even really, by the end of it, you're all exhausted and you can't even like get through it without tears and pain and sorrow, and make you suffer using the law, basically.
Yeah, and then it's child support really for the kid or her.
Yeah, it's a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women. They do use that as a tool, especially if you got money as a man.
And some of them live life off that shit.
I've been through it. Can I see my kid? Did you pay your child support? Now I got to pay to see my kids.
Yeah, that's not right.
So how would y'all, if you think about it, how can you keep the child from being emotionally poisoned?
It's hard
from it.
Whoever got the kid the most has to instill like this is what we going through. Never down each other. Never down at your child to their father to the child.
No. What she's saying is, never talk bad about the mom.
Basically. Yeah, never talk
bad
about
always speak positive, But I just communication has always been the key. Yeah. So you're gonna have to talk to your child and get your child on the level to where they can really start to understand. Because after so many years roll by, the child gonna know what's going on. As long as you stay active. How about that? If the father stays active in the child's life, then you ain't got too much worry about what the mama whispering in the ears, because the child as the child grows older, it's gonna be able to determine like, you be perfect. Because he be really doing this. I'm over his house. You ain't. And then, I'm seeing what's going on.
And then quit using the kids. Quit interrogating who he have over there. Who was touching? Who was you around? What I'm doing about that's our business. If my child ain't being heard or nothing like that, and vice versa, you shouldn't worry about. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got a cool relationship, it's all about communication. But it's sad how the child does get used to benefit
as a pawn.
Yep,
they are.
So what role does the new girlfriend or wife play in it? What y'all say?
I think honestly, if you're gonna bring anyone around the child, first and foremost, you guys got to be together for at least 5-6 months, and then get time to know each other, see if this is even something that's gonna stick like permanently, because you don't want a revolving door of like lovers coming in and out all the time, you know what I mean? And then the kids getting confused because they're like, do I call you daddy? Do I call you mom? Like who are you? And then they disappear. And now there's even more damage because they just formed a relationship with whoever the stand-in dad or stand-in mom is at the time. And then, it just causes more problems for that child psychologically, so if I think parents should like keep the kids away from their new lovers until it becomes at least like a year in, or 6 months in, and that person's gonna be there and show that they're gonna be there, not just there for the lay. They're not just there to just have a good time. They're actually there for commitment, and they care about you and the child, and show through actions, not just words, before that happens.
Even on that note, if y'all gonna keep it all the way real, before the kid even meet who you knew it, and you got a new person, y'all meet each other. Let me know that'll give you like who's gonna be around my child, because my child could be telling me anything, or they could be putting stuff in the ear. Let me meet who you know what I mean? And if you get a divorce, that's what the courts want you to do anyway. They said before you even bring your child around somebody new, the parents sit down and say, "This is who I'm with."
And I also think whoever is doing the most should be the one that has the most say. Like, if you're a mother taking care of the child in every way, shape, or form, and the dad's not around at all, like I said, like before, like what I'm going through, I personally think it's best that you sever the ties instead of trying to make something work that isn't working, and then allow the child to grow up knowing that, hey, like he didn't really put in the effort. He didn't really want to put in the effort, if that's the case, and then turn around and like let them make their own determination. Like you said, like 16, 18, whatever, at that point you're able to, they can choose, I want to go find my dad, or I want to go find my mom. Like, I think that also sometimes could be the case. Like, instead of trying to bring all the, the toxicity into the situation.
You don't want to be toxic, and then you arguing with your kid's mom or your kid's dad, then you got to send your child over there. Because all they going to do is put stuff in the child's ear. Let me know if he, or let me know if she do this. Let me know if they do that. Who you around? They better not touch you. I don't want you. You better not get my son. That's because you don't know who they with. So I want to know who my child about to be around. You know what I mean? Because
that's vice versa. That brings that same argument, because the women be wanting this. That's why they say don't have my child around that blah blah blah, because you know what I mean. It's gonna be a problem. So maybe it should be the lines of communication. You should know who I'm gonna deal with. Like, you know what I mean. I ain't gonna put my kids in harm's way of dealing with nobody. You dealt with me before. You know what I mean? Like, think back. You was in that position one time. Like, was you that type of person that was gonna fuck with my kids? I had kids before I met you. You know what I mean? Like, was you gonna do the same type of shit? No. So trust my judgment. I'm gonna be around nobody like that. No, everything good over here. So we ain't gotta go through that.
Yep. And even with that, you gotta realize when you break up with whoever your kid's parent is, now you want to find somebody else. Now you got to think about that kid too. Who do I want around my child? You just can't go pick up anybody now. Like, it's like you got to think about your child now. Like, who am I? People just let anybody around their children these days. Like, just let anybody.
Yeah, they could be on drugs. They could be on drugs. The next thing you know, your kid's high on drugs for no reason.
They just put their kids around.
The parents of the child.
The child. Because they just dependent. All a child do is look at their parent and don't worry about what they go eat. They don't worry about what they just know that's mom and dad. So they want to feel protected with you.
Not nowadays. These kids know how to talk shit out of you. They get on Facebook fast and put you on there.
Yeah. It's happening. They'll put you out there like, he don't do nothing for me when you know why I can't do nothing for you. Or why she can't do nothing. You don't even know the full story, but you're going off. You don't see them text messages. Is she showing you the text messages when I tried to come get you, or the phone calls, or the messages, or the money I'm sending? Did she tell you about all that, or she just telling you, or he just telling you
all that? You know what I did? I ain't gonna hold you. When they got old enough to know, you know what I mean, what was going on out here, and they got to ask me them grown up questions, I gave them grown up answers. You know what I mean? And then I had to show. Then I even went and took it a step further. I'm petty. I showed her receipts. You see this? You see this? I've been on my same job for 20 years. You see what's coming out of my check going to you? I go get the statement. This is your particular case. This is all the money that I gave you, my boy. So don't ever let your mama come trying to throw it on me like I need to do more. When nigga, I'm paying $1,800 a month.
Yeah, child support ain't
Yeah.
welfare, man. That's that kid.
So, real quick, questions. When y'all co-parenting, do you text anytime or you just do it during business hours about the kids?
As long as the text went through, it went through. You got it. So whenever you decide to get back with me, is when I'm a no. You know.
Well, you saying do we text all through the day?
Like, do you rather text or during just business hours or anytime?
If it's something, I'll put it like this: if it's something that's serious about the kid going on, text anytime. But just to be text trying to disturb somebody's household and using the kid to do it, don't do that.
Right.
You know ain't nothing wrong with that kid, man.
Anytime something's wrong with my kid, I should know what's going on. But if it's something that can wait tomorrow morning, like you asking me for money for some shoes or something, you could call me and
don't text me when I'm with my lady. Talking about, let me tell you what little man did today. No, you can tell me that tomorrow.
Well, we talking about infant kids, right?
Yeah.
When your kids old enough, well, the kids will call you themselves.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
to a certain age, right.
popping up unannounced for them, do you feel that it's okay for your kid's mother to pop up unannounced?
Hell no.
Hell no. No. Especially if you're in a relationship too, on top of it.
That kid is not a crutch.
Yeah.
You can't use that. The women use some kids as pawns. We don't use our kids as pawns. That's the difference. We don't use them as no pawns like they do.
So is it okay when you dropping a kid off, or when you dropping a kid off, is it okay for you to have your spouse with you?
Yeah.
Yes or
Yeah,
no?
that's cool. Yeah. That's why I say you want to know. That's why you meet who you with, man. You because I ain't gonna walk around here and my kids with another dude and I ain't never met him.
Right.
I don't even know what he do. I'm going off what you telling me. I want to meet if he's a real man and trying to be there. You got to understand I'm in my kid's life. Now, if I ain't doing that for my kids, that's another story. If I just say get them kids, but if I'm in my child's life, I need to know who's active, who else is trying to, you know what I'm saying, be in my kid's life too. Who else is active in
their life besides me?
All right, and then it says, should you tell the kids the real story? And what age would you say is a good time to tell them? When they asking, or to tell them the real story because they're going by the first person?
Yeah.
And it's two sides.
It depends on their level of understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think you should wait until they're developed a little bit to understand what's going on. Because if you try to tell a 5-year-old what's going on, especially if it's toxic, most of the time they're gonna not receive what you're saying, or they're gonna get it confused. Like they're gonna feel like they're, it's something wrong with them or something. You know what I mean? But if you're like a 12-year-old and you're sitting there, or a 10-year-old or a 9-year-old or something like that, talking about what's going on, I think that would be like more of a good age to do it.
Yeah.
So do y'all think it's cool to have the baby mothers and baby fathers at the family events? Because y'all get older, have grandkids and stuff like that.
I do that now. Like if my child into something and if she's with somebody, I'm gonna be there for my child. It ain't about us no more.
Right.
It's about my baby. My daughter, if I miss something, I'm the first one she called, like, don't miss my stuff. But then her family would be like, well, the kids want you at the barbecue. Are you comfortable coming? And then they'll talk to both sides. Like, look, they gonna be here, but they just here for their kids. I shouldn't be asking my kids nothing about dude or whatever at their event. This is about you. I'm petty. I won't pay you no attention.
So what if they have an event, the family actually fuck with you, right? Mm-hmm. And they know that she's with somebody else, and you with somebody else, and you and her ain't getting along. Do you still go because she didn't have an aunt again? You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be in the same room with her. She done did some shit that done really got with you. You know what I mean?
So you saying if your baby mama, you buy ox, like at wit's end. So I'll be like this. If I'm cool with some of her family,
but it's for the kid, it's for the child.
For the child, I'll be like, look, let her know. I would probably try to talk to her, but if I know she about to show out, I'll do a stop by, say bring the kid out. I'm gonna give him a hug. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? At least they see my face. But if I know she about to act a fool, that I know she about to show out, and her family know she on one, I think it's best for the kid not to see that. But then I'm petty, so I'll still probably go. And just be like she always mad. Like I'll just be playing it like, come on, or I'll be like, look, I'm gonna take my kid. I know it's the barbecue. Get a plate. I'm gonna take them on with me.
I mean, you click with certain family members on the side, the children's side, even if you don't fuck with their family member. You know what I mean? Yeah, certain people you cool with, like that you vibe with heavy. Like I'm over here with them, and you would spend your time talking to them and the kid. You know, sometimes you skip over. You do that at regular family events, though. Yeah. Certain family members you just don't fuck with, but y'all still family, and y'all still be around each other. You know what I mean?
So, but when you got that kid, you still got a bond. Like,
exactly.
When you got that kid, and if she's gonna be tripping, I would still go, but I won't trip. Now I'm letting you see what your mom is doing, and I'll try to keep my cool, because at the end of the day, they'll probably be like, Mom, why was you acting like that? Dad was cool. He ain't say nothing to you. He was kicking it with us, eating, going on about his business. So I don't want to be put in a position where I'm acting a fool and I got to explain it to my kid.
Do y'all think it's okay for men to sleep with women, get them pregnant, and then say they don't want the baby? And then...
No.
That's not...
And tell the girl, I don't want it, and then she wound up keeping it.
I don't. This is what I.
First and foremost, if you're man enough to put your dick in her, you're man enough to take care of what the heck comes out. Period.
But the thing is, this is what I'll do. This is what I say about that. This is what I hate about those situations. When you ain't wanting to do nothing for that baby, but then you see somebody else doing everything for the child. Now you want to come and disturb. What? No, we're going to court. You want to do that? We're going to go through the courts. You're not about to come in here and do that. But no, it ain't right for a man to get a woman pregnant and then leave her with the seed and don't do nothing for it.
What if he told her?
Well, hold on. Yeah. Because a lot of the times the man ain't got no say so. When you get that woman pregnant, you ain't got no say so. It's up to her. It's her body. You know what I mean? Like, you can say what you want to say, but if she ain't going,
she ain't going. That's her,
and
that's
she's
her
forcing you to be a father at that point.
Right, but I also think that too, men and women both make that consensual decision to have sex, knowing that that is a possibility that the baby could be happening. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, for you to make that decision and do that, it's gonna happen. Yeah, exactly. So unless you're if you ain't rapping it or whatever, like, and even that don't always work. So, I think if you make the conscious decision to sleep with a woman, like, you should be taking care of whatever it is, and the woman shouldn't be even trying to sleep with a man if she ain't wanting to be pregnant either. So,
me on a woman's point of view, I think women is the first ones that should be protecting themselves to not get pregnant, though. Even if you know that you're out having sex like that, you know if you're going to get pregnant. We as women know. We know that we're not taking nothing. We know that we could get pregnant. We know what's going on with our bodies, what can happen and what can't happen. I think it's up to both, but it's most definitely up to the women to not have that happen, though, because I would know if I'm sleeping with somebody, if I'm gonna get pregnant or not. I'm gonna know that.
Yeah, you gonna know that.
I'm gonna know that.
That's just facts. I'm
gonna know that I'm gonna get pregnant, or I can get pregnant. I'm not on nothing. I'm not taking nothing. And we sleeping together. So that's when you sleep together, you have kids.
Like my dad told me, 2 things come out of sex and they both cost: a disease or a child. Something gonna cost you. So if you ain't protecting yourself and you just all hey, yeah, and then she come back and say, look, I'm pregnant, you already knew in your mind. Dang, I went up. Oh, I did this. I went in. I've been shooting.
Your pull-out game weak.
I've been shooting up the club every
Your
time we
pull-out
get
game
it.
is ass.
One day, one of them little things go hit that egg. Some go hit that egg, and she go. Then you even when she keep it, you stuck for life. And even if you don't, ain't in that kid's life, she can be to 13. Like I'm telling you for child support. Now you got to pay all this back child support.
Nah,
Can I say something about that though? Like, so when it comes to, I also think that's why we're supposed to have, as you know, follow boundaries as far as relationships too. And a lot of the things that happen in relationships are account of not having the right proper patterns of for relationships. Like, you know what I mean? People rush into having sex, and then instead of waiting to get to know the person, or they get pregnant, they're not married. You know what I mean? There's no what's it called? Secure part that person ain't gonna just dip out, and you know what I mean? So like the boundaries, like if we followed the right boundaries and used a little bit of wisdom about it, I think a lot of that would be, you know, changed.
Yeah, like my homie said the other day, people don't court no more.
Courtship. There it is. That's the word.
Yeah, they don't want to get the note. Time you get the phone number, you think you're supposed to smash.
Yeah.
Trying to get it, bro. She just trying to get to know you. Take her on a walk. Don't you understand? Quit trying to get over her crib. Or you get to know this person because she could be crazy.
Exactly. She could try to run you over with a car.
Oh, yeah. You gotta you come to your house, she's sitting in a corner for no reason. Like, you're like, I didn't know you did this.
You gotta be careful about the narcissistic women, man. They freaking be trying to play you like they're cool and nice, and next thing you know, you're in prison and wondering why the hell that happened to you.
We go off the first date, the first conversation, then we get in our mind like, ooh, she gonna have my kid. But you don't know that she go to a therapist on Wednesdays.
She got something
that's going on with her. Then here we go, like she is so beautiful.
Or she be cool for the whole first part. Or he be cool, because we not bashing women. Yeah. So he might be cool. And you know what I mean? And then he gets some alcohol in him, and he's a totally different person. Now you over here like, God damn, I done gained some. We ain't get drunk all the other times, but as soon as I gained some, he had too much. He turned into this.
Yep, that's why.
And you got pregnant by it.
Not being.
Yeah, and that's why back in the day, if you wanted to have a woman, you had to buy her from her parents. You know what I mean? Like you had to actually go and pay a bride fee or something like that. Like the dowry or whatever, and then you had to spend a year not having any contact, living with her, and none of that. Like that's that courtship that you guys were talking about. But did you know you had to buy the woman too? Like,
I'm just so they gave you a receipt, and did you get a refund if it didn't work?
Oh shoot, bro!
So how do y'all know as men if? Like, say, for instance, you get a girlfriend and you in a relationship with her. The relationship is good. She's pregnant now. Now her attitude is different, right? How do y'all know, like, that's going to happen, though? Y'all don't really know that, right?
We don't know. Yeah. They go through all the different mood changes. Yeah.
Hormonal stuff. But some women show you before they pregnant, or some men show you before they pregnant. Yeah, you gotta study who you bringing into your life these days, because these people out here crazy. Look at all these women that's getting killed now, like over relationships. You just never know. You sleeping with a killer. We cool. Believe me, it's gonna be a different story. Yeah. First argument is your first. That's who they are. And if they say y'all you leave it. You leave. That's who they are.
There's so many domestic violence cases going on here in the city right now, and people that killed their female. Like, or killed their significant
Yeah,
other.
it's happening
You know
more
what I
and
mean?
more
Right
today.
here in the city right now.
Yeah.
Like, fellas, y'all got to stop beating on these women because you having a son.
Well, I could tell you this from personal experience. There's women out there that beat their men because I was with one for 7 years, bro. And I got a domestic charge because I defended myself from a woman who was literally hand clutched, like messing me up, tried to run me over with my own vehicle and everything, bro. So like and then she used the law and played the victim. Like he beat me, and then they're looking at me like I'm 6'1" and she's this little tiny thing. But yet she used to be a boxer and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And she used to think that it was all right to beat the living shit out of me.
And it is women. It is women.
Hey, whoever get to the police first, the other one going to jail.
I don't mean it is a lot of that as well. What is it about men that they don't report it?
Sometimes it's just
A lot of pride, and a lot of it is too. They're afraid to report it because, like I told you with my situation, I literally like the cops came. I was like, I'm bloody, and literally like I got my leg all ripped open from being slid behind my own vehicle, and they're like, well, we're taking you to jail, because you made her afraid, and I'm like, she just ran me over with a car and also beat me up, but I'm going to jail, like. And so like once you have that experience with a cop where they don't listen to you and they look at you like you're the monster, I think a lot of men are like, oh well, I can't say nothing. You know,
what happens is it's always the woman right and the man is never right. That's how the cops look at it. So they're like, oh, she's the one that's being abused and beaten. You know what I mean? Like these cops are really corrupt. They will not believe the man. They won't listen to the man at all. The man can be on the ground bleeding and dying, and you know who's going to jail? The man's going to jail.
Your mic sound funny, Chris. Unless you too close to it or something. I don't know. It was just sounding real funny.
And that's so true. I won't do that with witnesses.
And
I still went to jail because they felt that I did something to make her afraid for her to. Wow. This heifer hit me with a front end, but I still got the mark on the back of my shoulder. I ain't gonna lie, crying because it hurt. I was crying.
Pat, bro. Of course it hurt.
Crying in the front of the cop.
It was a cast iron?
Dude, it's the black one.
The cast iron.
And she hit me hard, and this is witnesses. My people out there, our friends, it happened on Westford Road. She hit me with the frying pan. I still got the evidence, the mark. And I was crying. And the dude was like, don't cry. I'm like, man, I'm hurting. That's why I'm crying. I need to go to the doctor. Something's wrong. And they sat me on the porch, sat her on the porch. They talked to her for a long time. I'm sitting there. Then they came up and we stand up. We still go. They took me to emergency and they took me and locked me up. And that was on my record. And I never touched her. I never touched her. But then that's why I say you got to know who you with. Because her mom was like that. And it's on her daughter. She was crazy. I didn't know. And then when I saw one of her ex, she was like,
and then I had an ex that used to beat herself up, right? Like just to get me in trouble, bro. Like literally, like beat the living crap out of herself.
She busted out her mama.
I know women that have done that.
And that's why when I saw him at the show,
he said she was punch herself.
Yeah, they do that. She was gone. To this day, I wish my brother was here. We at church up in Southern Rock, and I saw her with another dude. And I wish Raphael would call me right now. They was at the altar arguing. Why you ain't come up here when I told you to come? I was like, that nigga. Dude saw us at the show. We went to see Set It Off. Her ex was like, bro, you heard? I was like, he's like, he was like, I'm like, man, I'm up here defending. Like, don't talk about my girl. He did like this. All right, cuz.
You gonna learn
later on in life. She busted out. Carl was on the street and called the police and said it was him.
Oh my God, bro. That's nuts.
And to this day, I be seeing her cousin and they're like, she's still crazy.
So what's one thing which y'all say that men can do to create a better situation with y'all kids' mom?
Right now, I
Stay
can't
active in the children's life.
Yeah.
Like stay active. I mean, you know what I mean? Still handle your business, but talk to them throughout the course of the week. You know what I mean? If they're not living with you, you know what I mean? Like,
I can't
stay active.
I say
support them at their events, whatever they got going on. Like, stay active. You know what I mean? Be there for them when they might need you in the clutch. You know what I mean? Spend that time with them. Go pick them up. Don't just, you know what I mean, sit to the side and wait on her to tell you that I need a break. They get on my nerves. Blah blah blah. Like, no, just be out there.
But well, me and my ex, right now, I can't really say that it's bad. You know what I mean? She asked me, like, can you get them on this day? Because we court ordered to get them certain days. But we'll work like when I got comedy shows. All right, I got them. If she got something out of town, I got them. Because we both know at the end of the day, they know for a fact that mom and dad is in their life and they see us work together. So they'll be like, Mom, like if my kids come, like, I know we're mom, but can you call and see when we come over your house? I'll call her. Or she'll be like, look, you watch them on one of my days, and I got you on one of yours when you need it. So it can work. You know what I mean, if you got that relationship, that you got that rapport with between all you with the mom, the dad, and the kids. You know what I'm saying? So you got to build a rapport. Yeah, you got to build a rapport and be civilized when you're in front of your kids.
Okay, so this question is for Kev because he ain't said not a damn thing. Okay, so Kev, since you are a new father, what do you feel? Like how is it going? Like, is it going good? Is it like drama or is it?
It's a relationship. It's getting to learn somebody.
Each other.
It's like it's like looking in the mirror. You're really looking at yourself for certain things you don't even see that you do, that they see that you do, and also it's a lot of open eyes. My eyes been open. You know what I mean? It's a look. I look at myself, but also look at her. Like, we both need to grow, but we getting to know each other. We got great days. We got good days. Shit, we got bad days. But the thing is, we keep going. We ain't, you know.
So would you say that having a baby with her was too soon? If y'all getting to know each other, because that's a major move.
I mean,
that's your first child.
That's my first child, and it happened. I can't really say it was too soon or not because it happened.
The Almighty made it happen.
Yeah, it's like this wasn't on me, but I know I have it, and like Bruh said, I'm gonna take care of it. It's like I did what I did. We having this child no matter what, and I'm willing to keep working it to know each other better, to get to know it. Because as a relationship, you always gonna get to know somebody better. You know what I mean? I wanna build, wanna grow. So.
But no, I ain't trying to be messy. But would you have her as your first baby mama if you knew, like, if it wasn't good? Like,
if I knew, like, say if it was longer and would that also be a decision? That'd be a decision both of us, because I'd be like, nah, we wouldn't be good as parents. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I can't really say that because right now I have a child on the way, and no matter what, I'm not able to handle.
So you gonna take care of your baby
all day, every day.
So what's one thing that y'all, before we get off of here, what's one thing that y'all would what's one thing y'all feel that women do that pushes fathers away?
Like they let it hit where it hurt. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times as men, we don't express. We ain't gonna, you know what I mean? You said that shit already, but that shit really do hurt. Well, I'm not trying to let you see that shit, but you hit where it hurts. Like, you say some fucked up shit, like you a terrible father when you ain't a terrible father. You know what I mean? She can know your, like, oh, everything I done opened up about, she gonna throw that shit right back in your face. And a lot of that time, she used a lot of that. She has already armed herself with weapons to go against you. And then in the shit that you know fucks you up, she'll throw it in your face.
Is it okay for women to get mad at you and say, this ain't your baby?
Hold on. We say prejudging me because how do you know that I'm not going to be a good father? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's a good one.
How do you know that I'm not gonna be that dude who stand up and take care of his?
So just the crazy
You
part.
ran, and as soon as we broke up, you ran and threw me on child support quick, not knowing that I was gonna be posted here in my kid's life from jump. So there was no reason for you to go do that. That was for your own security and to get back mad at me. So
because she know
you judged me, you prejudged me. You already knew I was gonna, you know what I mean, do it. You did that out of spite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
She know you a good father.
So,
but that's why she mad, because she know, oh, he a good father regardless, and you're not wanting to be in the situation with her. So she gonna give you hell because she hurt and she don't really know how to heal in the situation. So she gonna put that shit out on you. A lot of times that's all it is. I don't know. She don't know how to heal. So if she can't heal, nigga, you in hell.
Yeah.
So should a man stop trying though?
If your kids involved now, that's giving up. Don't give up.
I'm trying to raise a man. So am I raising a man by quitting? No, I'm telling him it's okay to quit. If I quit on him, shit, he can quit on anything in life. No, man, I'd rather go through hell and make sure my son is growing up and being a man. You can call me all what you want. No matter what, my son know I'm gonna be there. No matter what, I'm trying to build my son to be a better man than me. I don't want you to be me. You be better than me.
You got my blood pumping through your veins, man. Like, this the strength you got from me. This the knowledge you got from me as well. You getting a piece of me. As you know, y'all all know, y'all can see the part of you and your kids, and you can see the other half in them as you're raising them. Like, you can see that, like, that, oh, that's me right there. That's your mama shit over there. I done seen her do some goofy ass cool shit like that, like, and you doing it right now, like, you know what I mean? And vice versa. That's your dumb ass daddy shit. Look at your dumb ass getting into trouble, you know what I mean? Back and forth to jail. Like, I ain't never went to jail. Like, you know what I mean? That's what the mamas be saying, you know what I mean? So especially if the kid keep getting in trouble, going back and forth, making them dumb decisions. So, you know, you can tell the side of you and the side of them. So, you know.
So as fathers, what is the worst? Disrespect or access denied?
Disrespect, I would think.
What, access denied to the kids?
Access denied. Like, you can't see the kids. I mean, that part, because I'm still paying child support and I still can't see them because you're mad.
And I don't like the disrespect.
You can disrespect. I mean, it's both, but tolerate more. You know what I
I
mean?
want to see. I agree with you. I just don't like being disrespected.
Yeah, for the men that actually love their kids.
But there is a way, because there is a way to still see your kids even if the woman says you can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could commit a felony and go kidnap your own kids, and as long as there's no legal document to stipulate you can't be around your kids, the cops will literally tell the woman, like, hey, that's his kids. Like, you can't tell him he can't be around his own kids unless you're in a legal document.
But see, I'm petty. I'll just go through the whole process. So I can't see my kid. You sure it's mine? Why you want to keep mine?
You sure it's mine?
Who I do for, who I care for, you gonna be that nasty and dirty and keep my kid from me. So you want to play games? Let's play games, because you're about to get served. We're going to the courts, and don't get scared because I asked for paternity test or whatever. We go do the whole shebang. Let's do it. You want to play that dirty to keep my kid from me? Is now I'm going to let the courts handle what they need to handle. I might not see them for a couple of weeks or a few weeks, but I guarantee I'm about to get them because we're going to court. And this is what I want to tell fellas too. It's two things. You can be present, but if you ain't active, that's two different things. And then what I mean is, take your baby to the doctor sometime. We do put a lot on the women when it comes to the kid. Make sure they get to their doctor's appointment. Make sure they go this. Make sure they go there. Make sure they get dropped off at school. Step in and be active. Just because you in the house, she still could be playing both parents. You know what I mean? Because you in the house like, oh, all right, son, I'll play with you later. You know what I'm saying? I've been at work all day. So no, you could be present. I went through this, and I had to realize, like, dang, I'm present.
Especially when you're on your phone 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt, man. I had to go through that, and I had to open my eyes when I talked to my mom. She said, yeah, you present, but you're not active. She like, when was the last time you went to the doctor's appointment to actually see what the doctor said about your kid? When did you drop him off at school? What's your kid? She hit me with this one. This was a few years ago. What's your kid's teacher name?
That was deep.
She like, so you present? Because we had a big scuffle. Because I was like, I'm doing. She like, you present, baby, but you're not active. She said, when do you go in the yard and just toss the ball? Or when do you go for a walk or let them ride their bike or you push them on their bike? What? Going to work and then coming home, you present, but you're not active.
Yeah. That paycheck is not the only thing that matters, for sure.
Right.
So
being actively involved is.
So you gotta put the time in, put the grind in.
Shoot, when I heard that, now they were like, Daddy, it's cool. You can go watch your TV. I'll be tiring them out. Let's go outside. Let's go to Kings Island. Let's do this. I'm active.
Well, they be tired, want you to go do something.
Yeah, like they were like, Dad, come on, bro. I'm like, no, y'all started this. Like, we going on Sawyer Point, and we're gonna walk for about 8 hours.
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for having me on this podcast with you guys. I got to hop off here, but we'll do this again, man. And
much love,
yeah,
brother.
I can't wait to continue working with you.
So we got a women question we finna get, right? A real live women question? No. Oh, okay.
I can ask a question. Why do it's really like me saying what I noticed. I noticed that a lot of women, if the father is a bad father, he gets the most respect than a father that's the present father and that really want to see the children. Like the dads that don't want to be around and that's barely around, they get a lot of more respect than the fathers that are around, that really want to really show their children and be active in their children's lives and be present in their children's lives. The mothers disrespect them worse than they disrespect the ones that's not there. Why is that? Would y'all know as far as a man wise? I don't know why women do it. I don't get it.
They probably like drama. They probably they just don't know. I don't know. It's just a hard question because
because I don't know. I don't get it either. Like I know women that
they would
the fathers are great fathers and they get treated so disrespected, but the ones that don't be around, soon as they call and want the baby or anything, they rushing to do it. Or sure, letting them have them, but they telling the other father, no, you can't come to see him because you ain't giving the child support or you ain't doing this.
That's what it be. Because she probably see that he's on his game and she really ain't. So now when he go with his dad, I know he gonna be over there giving him stuff I can't give or doing stuff I can't take him to the stores like that. I can't do that. I can't do that. All a kid want to do, and I had to learn this. They don't really care what you buy them. It could be a sucker, and that for that little kid to get a sucker from their day, like that could be the most precious thing you can even got on that day. They just know they with daddy or they know they with mom. But sometimes when you're in relationships, and it's with guys too. Oh, who bought you them shoes? When they can't buy you shoes. They can buy you something, but they can't get you Jordans. And then you always wondering like, Dad, I ain't never bought them. Then you get to that mindset like, question them like, did your mama buy them or who bought them? Then you start getting resentment. And that's what she could be doing like, oh, that's how she did her hair. Now he ain't going over there because the kid can come. You can send them one way, then they come back another way, all fresh and clean, hair done. Because of that relationship is like they ain't trying to see that little girl with that then something you ain't doing. If a good father is like that, vice versa. That's why sometimes that person resents them like, nope. But if they got somebody beneath them that ain't doing something, oh yeah, you could come on because I know you really ain't got nothing. All you doing is coming to get the kid, but you can't outdo me. And that's like vice versa on both sides. I've been through that. You know what I mean? So
I think it boils down to the one who get treated like he's somebody, because he already showed he ain't give a fuck. And she already took that in perspective. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's your daddy right there. But she already don't give a fuck because she didn't already made it happen for her kids.
Yep.
So being that he don't give a fuck, she don't give a fuck. They your daddy. You know what I'm saying? You can link with him if you want to. If you're not, you know what I mean? I really don't give a fuck. But go ahead. What's up, bro? And the nigga that's really trying, you can get him the hard time because she wanted to let him know that, nigga, you messed up. You still supposed to be here with me. But you chose to go your way and I chose to go my way. And it is what it is. Like, take care of your kid, but I'm still going to be hard on you like we in a relationship. Because somebody probably ain't never got over somebody. There's still some love there right there
too.
for real.
Now that kid, that's that extra bond.
Yeah,
that's an extra bond, especially when that
meant
person ain't
something.
over.
That was a part of their life right then and there. That relationship at that time, and really meant like that was your stronghold, what you stood on, like, and it didn't go the way it was supposed to.
Yep, and that
kid right there, like, could be a love child.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
what advice would y'all give men when it comes to having a kid's mother and dealing with drama with them because they're mad at you about something that they don't have right in the security in their life?
Well,
like, what is a positive thing that y'all would say to men to kind of, like, if you got children with a woman and she's using the kids, what is something that you could tell a man to do to try to get his kid? Or should he even do it? Should he just wait?
I have an answer for that one.
I would just tell him if it's to the extent that she's not allowing you at all to see that kid, it's somebody that can get you your child, and it's JFS. You can go down there. Now, don't get me wrong. When you go down there, if you ain't paying child support, if you love your kid, that shouldn't matter because you're gonna pay. That's the first thing they're gonna do for you. Is you can get your kid, but are you paying child support? So my advice to keep it all to keep it peace, I'm calling the authorities. I'm calling the courts, like, cause I'm not about to deal with this. So something can really jump off, and then my kids see me act a fool and see us going off. Cause for real, a child, they close to their mama, and they feel like if their mama in danger, or if their mama this, or if their mama that, they gonna look at you like, get off my mama, even though she wrong. Quit yelling at my mama. Don't do that to my mama. Don't say that to my mama, because it's that attachment that the child has with that mother, and especially if he's living with her and you're not. I would say, I see she on one. I can't see my kids for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna miss them. I look at pictures. I go through old pictures and call someone if I'm cool with her family. How my baby doing? We got court coming up, but she's not letting me see it. So I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm not gonna go over there arguing with you to see I'm not arguing with you or arguing with nobody to see what's mine. Somebody can get it for me. So then, sometimes if you cool with family members, if the baby spend the night, I still wouldn't go over there. Because now the kid go like, Dad was over there. Now you got more problems.
Because she gonna be mad.
Yeah, because she gonna be mad. Now you got more problems. So and the reason why I'm talking like this, that's what I had to do. I had to go to court. Like, I'm going, but dang, I know they was gonna hit me like this, but they hit me with the child support for my two oldest when they was young. And like my oldest daughter, she'll tell you like, Dad, I learned something. A baby don't keep no man. And that's when you think like, oh, I'm pregnant. So sometimes when we get pregnant, they think that's marriage. Like, oh, my baby daddy, he's so hyped about it. Then 2 weeks later, like, this mother ain't called to see if I was even out the hospital. And so that's why you got to study who you with. But my advice, go to court. Got to take her. They do it to us.
If you feel that strongly that you want your child to live with you and your lifestyle can be converted to raising a kid, because it's forced on the women. You know what I mean? We got to invite ourselves to have that responsibility. Mm-hmm. So if you can handle with being an absent father in the home with your child, but still being in their life, being, supportive, with your child, like not just financially, but physically, emotionally, spiritually. Like if you can pour into your seed, like then you don't need to go to court. But if you feel like that they live in arrangement ain't the best and you really need them to be in your household so you can keep all eyes on and know what the hell going on, then take that route and go to the courts.
Yep. Especially if she ain't letting you try to see them.
Yeah, go to the courts.
I mean?
If she ain't let me trying to see him, eventually that's gonna get old. Like I done been through that road with every last one of my babies.
But you know what's crazy though?
And the child know at the end of the day, because I'm always there. All y'all know each other. It's how it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I made sure of that.
What's crazy, man, is I'm more cool and tight with my kids now than I was when I was living with them.
Of course.
We so tight, dude. It's like, and I see them every single day.
But you
it
know
ain't
what?
a day that go by.
But you ain't the man that you was then that you are now.
Because I didn't realize that I was present, but I wasn't active. I was so present. Yeah, my son, he always talked about his coach, you know what I'm saying, getting him and all that. Marcus. He would talk about Marcus all the time. Because Marcus was active. So I'm like, who was this? Then, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, it's my gym teacher. I know his wife, they go to church. But then he would talk about men in the church and their wives going over their house to eat. I'm like, well, why you ain't tell me, Dad? You don't, this is what my son tell you, like, you don't be on it. But now, they'll look up, he like, Dad here. They be like, you ain't got to come tomorrow.
So I want to say congratulations to my cousin Kev on his baby because he having a new baby. He's about to have a baby mama. Hopefully she ain't no bitter baby mama, but he about to have a baby mama, y'all. And then I want to say
everybody got to grow into their role.
Shout out to I just want to tell him congratulations because he first time father. Like, you know, that's a major thing.
It is.
So congratulations to you. And I want to say, my husband, shout out to you because you are a great father. You are active and you are present with your children. And you go to teacher conferences. You take them wherever the fuck they need to go. Doctors, pick them up. Like they call you, the teachers and people, you know. So I really just want to say that I love you and I appreciate you for being that type of father, and it's very impressive.
Thank you.
All right, that's what's up. Well, let me say something. I want to congratulate me.
Talk to him, Drake.
For not running from my kids, for not running from the responsibilities of my kids. I could have took this divorce and just left and forgot about everybody. You know what I mean? But, you know, my cousin, he was like, man, you got to give yourself some props, bro. You still here. Like you could have easily said, and he was like, one thing I know about you, you don't put your comedy or anything before your kids. I would drop like, oh, like they know. I'm like, I can't do the show tonight. My kid at ER. So I got to go. But I feel so good as a father that I'm active now and present at the same time. From just being present and being a better father to my kids, and I am such a better father to my kids.
So that's beautiful. Well, shout out to Dre because you being a good father, and I respect all the good fathers.
Shout out to all the good fathers out there, man.
And I got custody of my grandson.
I want to read a couple of these comments. Amber, the breezy butterfly. Well, I got. It's a few comments, but I want to read a couple of comments that she put on here. She said this podcast is phenomenal.
Thank you.
She said healing causes a ripple effect. As I intentionally, actively pursue my own healing, the relationships with my children's fathers healed too. It took personal accountability and time. That's beautiful. And then she said, I dropped the child support cases, established a healthy rapport, forgiveness, let go of bitterness with their dads, and my kids began to thrive. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
Hold on, I'm about to text right now.
And then right here she said this was phenomenal. And then she said, Yes, thanks to all the great fathers. May God continue to bless y'all. Yes, all praises. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And it fathers are needed. They may not get the support that the women do, but they are needed more than anything. And I think that the fathers is such a important part of their children's life that women need to start thinking about the child first and not their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
If they think about their child first, then they wouldn't be so emotional on what they feel the man can and can't do. And then that's when they start controlling the situation by saying you can't see the baby, or you can't come around, or you can't do this, because their emotion in their life is so fucked up that they don't know how to control their own shit, so they control you with their child. And that's a weakness that the mothers have. It's nothing strong about it.
Nah, for real.
So I just want to throw that
that
out there.
head, you put that nail on top of that hammer and nail that in there. That was hard.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
just
real
wanna throw
facts.
that out there. Yeah, because that's just what it is. I think women should never use the child against the father, especially the fathers that wants to be in the lives of the children, because it's a lot don't really care.
Yep, because it's interrupting now. You're interrupting my time. They're not being good fathers because they're selfish.
And women take that time and they program the child.
Yep.
Now the child is programmed act like a robot. I'm telling you.
And one thing I know somebody that did this. They allowed who they were with to keep them from their kids.
I know people that do that too.
That pissed me all the way off. So guess what? We took up the slack. Come to the party. You come to the birthday party. I'm petty. I'm very petty. Like, yeah, invite them. I'm like, this is the girl, y'all, that's been keeping him from his kids. Happy and all this. Like, because she would tell him, like, if you don't do this for me, or because now they have a kid, so they had a kid together, so she didn't want him with the kids he already had, and he allowed it. He allowed that.
Y'all read.
Thank you to the visionary of this podcast. This episode is very moving and I don't know what they say.
Vitally important.
Vitally important. Men have been wounded by broken women.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Amber,
valid right there.
The Breezy Butterfly. Shout out to her
Uh-huh.
for the great comments, because she ain't lying about that.
Facts.
What music you want me to play to get up off of here?
Big Mad.
Big Mad.
We're gonna
Yeah,
let them
Big
be big
Mad.
mad.
But yeah, and then you can just...
So you're having
Shout out to Worldwide. Shout out to Star Quality. Shout out to Day to Day. Let's talk about it on Fridays, the show that started it all. This is Men's Motivational Monday, and y'all tune in to Women Who Wild Out on Wednesdays. This Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm talking about? It's going down, man. Day to day, man. We out here.
Subscribe, click, comment, and all that stuff. And
Shout out to Chris. We love you over here.
Yeah, shout out to Chris. Man, love.
Warm it up, goddamn.
Yeah. With that
I got a big man.
Much love.
So I see a big man with that fake mean mug. I got a big man. Smash. Still up on the block getting more cheddar cheese. Getting more money than that load the rest of these.
Yeah. True accolades and academics. Rough, rugged, wild boy from start to finish. Don't finish with all my 10 toes. Put my heel down, cap muscle slow, taking over the industry and never industry. Rearranging the game, how I ride with the freedom of speech.
I got a right hand is daily, but they left in a big man. Cause I'm counting money pools, got me standing on top of stove. Top with the fumes, going straight to my nose. See what to do, they made a bigger problem industries. I let them know that I'm right now with the speech. Everybody got a hand out on Turkey Day, but I'm truly thankful. I'm getting bags in a major way. I get honey after honey, the big face, big money, the big race. The lost in the sauce misplaced. The guys still don't know how to get it. A grand rate
the tri-state. My area is better than the veterans with the medicine. They talking like who can do it better than him. I'm on the block getting big cash, serving dog food, heroin money, grown trees, cause I'm on the block still selling mass weed. It's King David in the building, let her know my name. I get big chips on the block where you hang. I got a big man, a chest on. Swore I see a big man with that fake mean mug. I got a big man, smash. Still up on the block getting more cheddar cheese. Getting more money than that, load the rest of these.
Yeah. True accolades and academics. Rough, rugged, wild boy from start to finish. Stand. Don't finish with all my 10 toes. Put my heel down, cap muscle slow, taking over the industry and never industry. Rearranging the game, how I ride with the freedom of speech. I got a right hand, it's daily, but they left in a big man. Cause I'm counting money pools, got me standing on top of stove. Top with the fumes, going straight to my nose. See what to do, they made a bigger problem industries. I let them know that I'm right now with the speech. Everybody got a hand out on Turkey Day, but I'm truly thankful. I'm getting bags in a major way. I get honey after honey, the big face, big money, the big race. The lost in the sauce misplaced. The guys still don't know how to get it. A grand rate through the tri-state. My area is better than the veterans with the medicine. They talking like who can do it better than him. I'm on the block getting big cash, serving